Welcome back to MMA Al Dente. I'm here to talk about Nazim Sadykhov versus Viacheslav Borschchev. Slavikos versus Naz. Naz is 9-1. He has the one loss via rear naked choke in his MMA debut. So, little forgiveness there. And he's got 5 TKOs, 2 submissions, and 1 decision as for his victories. And he's got a good amount of momentum, Naz. Starting from the Contender Series, where he beat the guy Hassan Zada or whatever. But that was a great win. Round 3 TKO, or, KO, and he looked great. Knocked him dead after a good battle for 10 plus minutes in the first 2 rounds. I mean, he was hurt in round 1. He ate 50 body kicks, I wrote down, and then was ground and pounded, mounted. But Nazim ended up surviving and taming the guy and then knocking him out in round 3. And then he made his UFC debut against Evan Elder, and he got a TKO in round 3 due to a cut. I did think he was losing. I thought he was down 2 rounds to nothing, but they were still very close rounds, even though he was knocked down. But it could have been even or whatever. I don't know. But nevertheless, he got the 3rd round finish. And then he beat Terrence McKinney with a rear naked choke in round 2. Terrence McKinney, if he doesn't kill you in round 1, you're probably going to kill him in round 2. That's why I love Terrence McKinney. And here he's fighting Slavikos, who is just an excellent striker. Just excellent. I don't know what world class means, but I want to say he's world class. He's fucking really comfortable, incredibly sharp, and very powerful. I gotta manage my kitten walking on my fucking spine right now. But Slavikos, yeah, there's not too many guys that are gonna get the better of him in a stand-up battle. Maybe nobody. This guy, he's a problem. He's got a record of 7-3. He's got 6 knockouts, just 1 decision, and all 3 of his losses come via decision. And they're fights in which he was out-grappled, out-wrestled. 2 in the UFC to Mark Giacchese and Mike Davis. Each guy took him down like a dozen times. And while that speaks to his get-up skills, it doesn't speak to much else. And he was beaten with a relentless wrestling attack. But still, I think he's gotten a bad rap because of those 2 fights. I think Slavikos is better at defending takedowns and defending grappling altogether than he's being given credit for. He had some good battles early on. The one decision he had against the guy Ali Zabian or whatever was a fight in which he was able to. I mean, he was taken down plenty of times, but was able to defend and steal the fight on the feet again. He's coming off a nice knockout over Mahashate. That was a round 2 finish. We've seen him get some beautiful finishes already on the Contender Series and in the UFC. The body shot over Dakota Bush. The knockout of Chris Duncan. Slavikos, he's definitely a problem if you cannot dry hump him. And Nazim Sadykhov, I do believe, especially training with Sarah Longo, he's with a great gym. He is capable of doing everything, and I'm sure the plan A is to strike your way into a takedown and rinse and repeat. If not, control him on the ground and submit him. And I think Naz can definitely have some success for a little bit of time, but I don't think it's going to last too long. And I think Slavikos is going to be able to make this a stand-up bout compared to his fights with Giacchese and Mike Davis. I think he's going to be he's going to be more in this fight on the pure athletic level. And I think he's going to be able to make this one a stand-up battle. And I'm taking Slavikos to win a stand-up battle, as I would against any other fighter, pretty much. Slavikos, I think he's got good cardio. I think he's got really deadly striking. And I think Nazim Sadykhov is more of a striker than a grappler. And he won't be able to sustain a grappling game plan for 15 minutes. So Slavikos is the pick. I'm taking him to win. Could be by knockout or by decision. I've played his money line. And knockout, his money line is minus 110. Knockout decision line just came out today, and it's plus 110, so a little better on that. And decision for him is plus 375. Interesting enough. But he is definitely my pick to win this. I trust Slav. I don't trust so much his skill set, but in this fight here, I think he's going to be. I think he's going to be too much for Nazim. So Slavikos with anti-wrestling and great striking is the pick. Like, share, subscribe, all that horse shit. Check out my other videos.